So Thrawn Alliances just came out, and with every new book I like to put together a list of references and Easter eggs that are too small to cover in their own videos. So let's dive into all the fun facts I picked out. There will be some spoilers for the story ahead. There are numerous returning characters like Commodore Faro and other officers on the Chimera. Eli Vanto is mentioned as having disappeared unexpectedly. Admiral Aralani of the Chiss Ascendancy also gets a very brief mention. She showed up in the last book, but was also first created for Star Wars Legends in the book Outbound Flight. Half of the story takes place shortly after the events of Season 3 of Star Wars Rebels. The Battle of Atollon is referenced many times as a failure on Thrawn's part. The Bendu is met with some skepticism from Darth Vader, and the Sith Lord also won't let Thrawn forget that he let rogue Jedi Kanan Jarrus slip away. Rook also gets to have some fun in the book before his introduction in Season 4. It's revealed that the cloaking device he has in the show is of Chiss design. He still characteristically sneaks up on people, which he was well known for in Star Wars Legends. Unfortunately, we don't get any information about how he came into Thrawn's service. Volt Scaris is present leading a squadron of TIE defenders. Vader also gets to take one out for a spin. He's impressed with the ship and offers the suggestions Thrawn uses to develop the TIE Defender Elite. And while Thrawn is on the mission, he leaves command of the 7th Fleet in the hands of Commander Woldar, who was seen in the Rebels episodes 0 Hour and Rebel Assault. The other half of the story takes place during the Clone Wars, so naturally there are plenty of connections to be made there as well. When Anakin is required to provide a diversion for Thrawn and Padme, he says he'll be a one-man Marg Sable. Thrawn asks what that is, and it's explained as a space battle tactic developed by Ahsoka, which can be seen in the Clone Wars episode Storm over Ryloth. But the Marg Sable first appeared in Timothy Zahn's first Thrawn book, Heir to the Empire, where it was used by Thrawn himself. So now the tactic has come full circle. It's revealed near the end of the book that the Separatists are using cortosis to manufacture battle droids and clone trooper armor. Cortosis first appeared in Legends as a material that could overload and turn off lightsabers. It was made canon by the book A New Dawn, but this is the first time we've seen it affect a lightsaber since the reset. Of course, the development of clone trooper armor was to make Order 66 more effective, and that relates back to the Zillo Beast and Palpatine's interest in that creature's lightsaber-resistant skin. Anakin mentions his insistence that R2-D2 not have his memory wiped, and we learn that both the Republic and Jedi Council have chastised him for it. We get to meet more nobility from Sereno, Count Dooku's homeworld. The main antagonists of the Clone Wars story are Duke Solha and his siblings. In both storylines, Thrawn and Vader/Anakin visit the planet Batuu. We learn quite a bit about it, but that setting, specifically Black Spire Station, which is also mentioned in Solo: A Star Wars Story, will be the setting for the Star Wars theme park opening at Disneyland and Disney World in 2019. We learn that Darth Vader has more than one set of his armor. Of course that makes sense, I just never really considered it before, and now I'm imagining him with a closet full of black leather and helmets. We also see that he has a new elite group of stormtroopers called the First Legion, who were taken from the already exemplary 501st. While the 501st was originally a fan creation, Timothy Zahn was responsible for bringing it into the official Star Wars universe and has now created the subgroup. In Star Wars Legends, it was established that Force sensitivity among the Chiss was rare. That is confirmed to be the case in Thrawn Alliances, but we learn a little more. Almost all of their Force sensitives are young girls. Their abilities only manifest in precognition and fades away as they get older. They call the ability Third Sight. It's also maybe hinted that Thrawn was once Force sensitive but has grown out of it. They use these gifted children to navigate the unknown regions, and they are known as Skywalkers. A new species from the unknown regions known as the Grisk are introduced. Their story may have been related to the proposed Yuuzhan Vong arc of the Clone Wars that never came to be, or maybe it wasn't. But the Grisk definitely share some similarities with the Vong as potential extragalactic warrior invaders. They even use a planet's moons as part of their invasion plans, which is how the Vong killed the planet Cernpittle by throwing its moon into it. And those are all the details I noticed in the book. As you read through it, please feel free to leave more in the comments. If you don't have the book yet, you can get the audiobook for free on Audible. Just follow the link in the description or visit www.audibletrial.com/Star Wars Explained. The audiobook is out right now, and the production value on all the Star Wars books is very high, with sound effects and music. It's like listening to a movie. Signing up for an Audible trial will get you a credit for 1 free book, and you can use it on Thrawn Alliances or just about any Star Wars book you can think of. Or get any book you want. The point is, you get a free book, and you'll be supporting the channel when you do. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.